Hi friends, welcome back to Coffee and Cocktails. On this channel, I like to talk about budgeting, personal finance, planning, and productivity. I'm working to pay off debt, invest wisely for my future, and put myself in a better financial position. If that sounds like something you'd like, please subscribe and let's get into today's cash stuffing video. Welcome back, friends. It's cash stuffing day. We're stuffing for the last Friday of May. So it is a magic month. It is my magic paycheck. And so we've got a little extra to stuff with this week. So we have $900 going into our cash envelopes today. That's going into like sinking funds as well as savings challenges. And when I was counting, I noticed there is a star note here, which is awesome. And I think this is my fourth star note. They've all been fives. The first one I found, I don't know, like 6-7 months ago, and then I didn't find any. And then last month, it might have been this month even, I found two. And so now this is the third one, which is crazy. So I'm gonna make sure to put that into the star note tracker, which means I'll have to take $5 from somewhere else, which is fine. Because more than likely, with our alphabet challenge, we haven't had very good luck lately. So more than likely, there will be some left over for that. And so I'm actually going to go to that first. So the alphabet challenge is from the EXO budget. And I have a $5 tracker and a 10. And so what we're doing is we are looking for the last letter of the serial number and to match up with this. And so let's take a look. I budgeted for 3 10s and 3 5s. So we'll check the 5s first. So anything not colored in is what we're looking for. Lots of A's, B's, and C's. Oh, I've got an M already. All right, so nothing there. All right, so let's check the 10s. We've got a lot more open on the 10s. I've only been able to find A, B, C, D, and E. So let's see. And nothing there either. So that's why I say it's okay for $5 for the star notes, because nothing went into the ABC. So I'm just gonna put that there, and then I'm gonna make a note star $5, and then the other $40 we'll figure out where to put that later. But I'm gonna take these out and put them to the back just so we remember. Yep, that's kind of a gross 5. These will end up going into another savings challenge. So this is $40, so we'll put that in another savings challenge, but for now let's put it in the back there and we will come back to it. So I'm gonna first go to my wallet and get that out of the way. There was also, so when I went to the bank, I had originally requested 4 50s, but they only had 3. It was the end of the day, and he said he only had 3 50s left in his tray, or in his drawer. So he replaced it with 2 20s and a 10. So something that we budgeted 50 for, I'm gonna have to remember to do 2 20s and a 10, which could be groceries, vacation, or the 100 envelope. I think I'm gonna do it for groceries. So I'm just gonna make a note and do 2 20s and a 10. So I will just stuff that. And that's the first envelope, so that makes it easy. Oops. So $50 going into groceries. I budget about $50 a week. Sometimes it's less, just kind of depends on what's going on in my life. But for groceries, we've got 100 in the bank, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 93, 5, 6, 7. 307, which is correct. I already updated my trackers before starting to film, so that is done. And that's a good way to just double check myself as we go. Dining out is just getting 10. Let's take this, oops, 110. Ah! All right, so dining out has 100 in the bank, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46. So 146? Yes, correct. Perfect. Coffee is getting 5. All right, so coffee has 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 35 in coffee. And last envelope in my wallet is gas and charging, which is getting 10. So that now has 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 114, which is correct. All right, so that is it for my wallet. And I like to check off as I go, so I just remember which envelopes I've stuffed, just in case I don't know, forget or skip them for whatever reason, because I have messed up before. So having a spot to do the check mark is helpful. Beauty is getting 5. So let's see. Beauty, oops. Beauty now has 500, 600, 700, 800 in the bank. That's in savings. 50, 70, 90, 95, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8? No, 899? 8. Let's see. 50, 70, 85, 6, 7, 8, 9. 889. Okay. 889 there. Okay. Household consumables is getting a 5. I used to have this on here because it was the front of my envelope or of my binder, but I've kind of switched things up. I got this dashboard for free, or as part of like a mystery grab bag, and it says variable expenses, so I figured that made the most sense in this binder, which is, I mean, it could be considered variable expenses. I've always called it like my short-term sinking funds, but they're things I use on a regular basis, so I think variable expenses make sense. Did I grab the 5? I don't think I did. Oh, I did. Okay, so that's 50, 60, 75, 6, 7. 77 in consumables. Durables is getting 10. Just a $10 bill. All right, household durables has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 86. 86 in durables. And a gift card. Clothing is getting 10, which is all that it has. So just slide that in. Fun is also getting 10. So fun has 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. So $40 worth of fun. Entertainment is also getting 10. So entertainment has 50, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 94. Okay. Makeup is, let's see, this is hobby, so we're going to makeup. Okay, makeup is getting 5. So makeup has 10, 20, 25, 30. $30. And today is actually the 30th Friday, and found out what my annual bonus is, which I will get paid next Friday. So next week there will be my regular cash planning and stuffing, but then there will also be my bonus budget and stuffing. So definitely stay tuned for that. I get an annual bonus, which is really nice, and I feel very fortunate to be able to get it. It's a larger percentage than what I received last year. So because I changed positions, I get more of a percentage every year now, which is nice. So it's a larger bonus, which will be great. So gifts is getting 5. So it now has 50, 65, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 75. So that's good because it'll help me to just make some progress on some goals. So I'm really excited. Stationery is getting 5. I'm not exactly sure what it'll be after taxes. I live in California, so tax bonuses are taxed quite heavily. So we will see. But okay, stationery has 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86. Perfect. All right. That's it for that binder. This one's getting kind of full. I definitely need to do an unstuffing and a condensing soon. Actually, I might do that after this. Because I like to do it. I've been trying to be better about doing it and trying to do it twice a month. But I for sure like to do it at the end of the month to make sure, you know, I kind of just get it set up for the next month, close out one month, and get ready for the next. So I think I will do that next. This 5 is gross. They're all gross. What's happening here? Ah. Okay, I don't know what's happening. 20 and 5. All right, so annual subscriptions has 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 93, 5, and 6. So 306. All right, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to condense this one. Normally I would take that extra 100 in cash and put it in the bank so it can get interest and put a placeholder in, but I have a subscription due in June that's like $3 or something, so I'll just leave that until I need to use it. Car maintenance is not getting anything. Car insurance is gonna get 40. So there we go. So car insurance has 500, 600 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 65, 6, 7, 8. So 768 in auto insurance. And just in case you're new to cash stuffing, these are placeholders. And so these represent the cash that I have in my savings account. So I'd prefer to keep money in my high yield savings account if it's money that I'm not going to be using fairly quickly, because that way it can earn interest, but I also feel like then I don't have as much cash just kind of sitting around my house. So a little safer, and then, you know, you make some interest on it. So that's what these are. So auto registration is getting a 10. All right, so registration now has 100, 200, 300 in savings, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, and 10. 410. So like this will be one where next time I can put a $100 placeholder in and then take the $100 back to the bank. All right, work trips is getting 100, which is a $100 bill. So work trips has 100, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55. I'm just curious, do I have a J on my alphabet challenge? Anytime it's like not an A, B, or C, I'm always curious. Yes, I do. Okay. All right, just had to check. All right, so that is work trips, 155. I have a work trip coming up in a couple weeks. but I will be putting money from my bonus in here as well. Vacation is gonna get 80. A 50, 20, and a 10. All right, so vacation has 500 in savings, 50, 70, 80, 90, 600, and 10. So 610 for vacation. Perfect. Homeowners or renters insurance is getting a 5. Just a straight $5 bill. So that now has 10, 15, 20, 25. Perfect. Okay. There is a really exciting savings challenge that we get to finish today. So I'm super excited, but we're not quite there. One more binder to go before we get there. All right. Disney is getting a 5. We'll just take this gross 5 because that's all that's left. But Disney now has 20, 45, 50, 55. 55 for Disney. I also have a couple gift cards. Definitely planning on going soon because it is the 70th anniversary for Disneyland. I live in Southern California, so Disneyland is about 20 to 25 minutes away. So it's not too far. Christmas is getting 10. 10. All right, so Christmas has 100 in the bank, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 150 in Christmas. Yep, okay, perfect. Oh. All right, MVC is getting 20. I put $20 a week in here. So it now has 100, 200, 300, 400 in the bank. 50, 70, 90, 510, 530, 540, 41, 42. So 542 for MVC. And I need to color my tracker. So each leaf is worth 40. So each leaf is worth 40. And so each week I do 20. So I color in half of a leaf. So let me just do that really quick. This is the wrong one. I thought this looked like the wrong color. So this is the fresh mint color. These are the scented Papermate flares, but I was using the eucalyptus, but that's all right. It's close enough. I wonder what, does it smell? Oh yeah, it definitely smells like mint. I was about to say smell, but you cannot smell it. But it does smell like mint. All right, so that's that one. I think that's all we're doing here. Yes. Okay. All right. So let's go into the 100 envelope challenge. We have $90 budgeted, and that's what we're doing. I have been using Siri to tell me how much to stuff in this. So she said 90. So we're doing a 15 to 20s. So that'll be 90. Let me go ahead and color it in so it has time to dry. So I'll color this one in too. I feel like that one was fading. Okay, there we go. For this I use the Expo Vis-a-Vis Wet Erase marker. So it just comes off with water. All right, so 90, that's 58, 70, 90 is gonna be in the back. All right, here we go, $90 going in. And this binder I just got off of Amazon. It was like $8. It came with the tracker. It came with these sheets. Come on, just get in. Why is it not going in? There we go. All right, so $90 is filled in, and that was not dry. So as you can see, we have quite a ways to go still. I started it April 26th. So yeah, still got a lot to go. But I think since we are finishing another challenge, I'll be able to start adding more into that going forward. So that is excellent. All right, so savings challenge binder. Let's get the star note in here. So that is this one, super exciting. I have my little star note tracker. Color in a 5. So like I said, this is the 4th one I've found. I don't think I wrote down, no. So I now have $20 in star notes. 2017. Okay, so this one's 2021, 2013, and then these two are 2017. Interesting. Okay, cool. I don't think they're really worth anything extra. They're just, I don't know, it's just fun to save. I think like maybe some of them could be worth something, but it's very unlikely, so I'm not really in it for that. All right, the monthly challenge. We're gonna do 40 to finish out May. With 2 20s, hopefully. Yes, 2 20s. And that will finish out our May challenge. I'm gonna use this pink mild liner to color in. So this will be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then we will be done for the month. This is like super bright. So it's maybe not the best color to use, but it's all right. It's like a neon pink, but that is okay. These are the mild liners. This color is called just pink or rose. But that is it for our May challenge, which is exciting. We finished that up for the month. So this should be 200. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 200. Perfect. So $200 for May. And then overall for the monthly challenges, we've got 500, 600, 700, 800 already in the bank. So we'll add this in and that will give us 1,000, which is exciting. Fun. Okay. And for June, I made trackers. They're actually available in my Etsy shop, but they are laminated. And so for June, I will be doing the laminated version, but I've got it ready to go here. Actually, yeah. I might as well just put it in the envelope, right? Why not? Get it ready. So that will go in here. And so for June, I will be using that one. All right. The 2025 is gonna get $40, which is the next item. So this is another item that is in my Etsy shop. And it's laminated. And yeah, let's do $40. Perfect. So we color that in. So they are laminated, so you can reuse them. Right. So now in the 2025, we've got 100 in the bank, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40. So 340. That's pretty good. I need to clean off my envelope because it ended up getting some ink on my tracker. So that's a bummer. But it's from the envelope, from the tracker I had in here before. Okay, I already checked that off. Okay, so the 5K, we are finishing today with $250, which is our last one here. So I've got 200s and a 50. I'm so excited to be finishing this challenge. It is so exciting. This money is going towards saving for a down payment for a house. It'd be my first house, so I'm very excited to finish this up. So let's color that in. 250. So exciting. Woo. So this should be $5,000 now. So let's just double count it, or count it to double check. So we have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,500 in savings already. So 4,500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 50, $5,000. That's so exciting. I'm so excited. So I looked back to see when I started this challenge because somebody asked in my last video, and I started it in September. So originally this was designed to have 52 amounts, so you could do one per week, but I wanted to get it done quicker. So I've been doing some weeks, you know, if it's not a large amount like this week, I did a couple, or, you know, I think maybe even 3 at some times. So yeah, so September, and this is the end of May. So what is that? How many months? 7 months? No, 9 months. Yeah, so 9 months to finish it. But otherwise you can do it, you know, one per week, or one per month. No, one per week. Yeah, one per week, and then you will complete it in a year. So that is exciting. I will definitely, ooh, I should do my tracker. But I will definitely be condensing this in my next video and taking the rest of the cash back to the bank. I did purchase a new envelope because I want to use this for another savings challenge. What color should we color the house? I think what I'm going to do is just use purple. This, I don't know. Okay, this is just regular purple, and I'm just going to do, I think, the door to color it in instead of the whole house. And so I have each icon as $2,000. So I will do 2.5 doors. This marker is maybe not the best one. Okay, so there we go. We've got 2.5 done. So it feels like there's still a long ways to go, but that's okay. We're making progress. All right, so what we have left, did I not do any in the mini? I must not have. Okay, but what we have left is $40 from leftover from the ABC challenge. So 5K is done. So we can put in the 1K. Oops, monthly's done. So either the 1K or the 2025. We do have a 30 and a 10 here, so I'm kind of thinking of just putting it there because that'll take care of the 40. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. So that will be $40. And I'm just gonna mark down here that we did 40. So this 40 is going in. All right, so let's give it a count again. So for the 2025 challenge, we have 100 in the bank, 52, 20, 40, 60, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 80. So 380. Almost to 400, which is pretty good. That's exciting. All right. Yep, so we did that already. All right, so that is going to be it for today's cash stuffing. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. And then let me know down below how your week is going, how your weekend is going. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.